Hi, my name is Lara, and this is my story. When I was born with a diagnosis. The doctor said that I wouldn't live for a couple of days. And they made my parents write a lot of papers, sign a lot of papers to saying that they won't sue and all that. But when I was born, they found that I had a disease called sickle cell disease. And so immediately when they took me out of my mother's womb, they put me in the emergency room, which is red room. And once I was there, they found out that my spinal cord was wrongly shaped, something like that. And actually, they also found I had a hole in my heart the size of a nickel, which was very dangerous. And another thing was my lung. One of my lungs was deformed, wasn't formed yet. And yeah, as you can see, that was pretty bad. As a parent, I can only imagine having a child born like this. What could you say, you know? So my parents, they had to pray a lot. They put the church to pray, and my grandparents to pray. Everybody was praying for me, but nothing really happened. And there was a moment that I was actually getting better, and they moved me to the yellow room, and it wasn't that bad. But then again, a week later, I went straight back to the red room, the emergency room, and they said that my blood disease got worse. And so my father, they just all kept praying. And as a pastor, my dad, he had to keep preaching. He had to keep going to places. Go tell people that God loves them. And how can he say that when his own son is dying right there in the emergency room? How can he say that God loves you, God is there for you when his own son is dying? And for him, when he told me this story, he would cry because he would say the suffrage was so strong. And he said he couldn't take it sometimes. Some nights he would pray and he would be there next to me in the emergency room with all needles and all these oxygen tanks on my face and my body, all these needles. It was just, he was there and he would pray for me. And I was there and I didn't, and 2 months later, doctors came to him at midnight. They said, Mr. Lara, please come. We have something that you need to see. And he thought that they were bringing him to say that I died, that his son, his baby boy died. But they told him that we don't know what happened, but your son, he is healed. From day to night, the doctors don't know what happened. They don't know what to describe this, but his lungs is formed, his heart is, the hole in his heart is filled, and his blood disease is gone, his spinal cord is perfect. And yeah, it was amazing. And my dad was so happy. At that moment, he called my grandma. He told my mom that I'm healed. He told the church that I was healed, and it was just amazing. And I want you guys to know that it doesn't matter what people say. It doesn't matter what even doctors say. Even though they have a PhD or a college degree, it doesn't matter, because nothing is impossible for God. And my story is that I am more than my diagnosis.